The man had just picked up the newspaper to take a look, when he suddenly noticed a few strangers outside. This scared him so much that he quickly ran upstairs. He didn't have time to explain anything, and directly pulled his daughter into the closet to hide.
Stay in here and don't come out until I come and get you.
After giving his daughter a few quick instructions, the man closed the closet door. Soon a knocking sound came from downstairs. But when the man went downstairs, wanting to ask what the strangers wanted, he suddenly noticed that one of them had already gone around to the back door. Seeing this, the man quickly ran upstairs to pack their things, then got into the closet together with his daughter. Inside the closet, there was a tunnel the man had dug beforehand. Clearly, the man had been preparing for a situation like this for a long time. Soon they crawled along the hidden passage and arrived in another room. Then the man opened the window and quickly climbed out together with his daughter. After the two escaped, they planned to leave the place right away. But the daughter couldn't help turning back to look sadly at the small house in the distance. She knew she would never be able to go back again. Then the man urged his daughter to hurry up and leave, seeming terrified that someone might discover her. It turned out that 5 years ago, an unknown virus had broken out. Only 1% of all the women in the world had survived. If the girl was found by bad people, the consequences would be unimaginable. Then the man decided to take his daughter to live in the place where her grandfather had lived before he died. That place was remote and hard for anyone to find. Because the journey was long, the man had to hitchhike on the highway. Luckily, a young man was willing to give them a ride. To avoid unnecessary trouble, the man called his daughter his son the entire way. After getting off, the two walked for a long time. Finally, they arrived at the grandfather's house, but it had been many years since he had been there. Everything there had already changed completely. There were actually 3 old men living in the house. Fortunately, they didn't shut the man and his daughter out, but instead opened the door and let them inside to warm up. But when the man mentioned that this was his father's house before he died, the old men said that when they had arrived, the house had already been in ruins. If they hadn't moved in and repaired it, it would have been abandoned long ago. Hearing this, the man realized that taking the house back was impossible, so he could only stay temporarily with the old men. But since he was traveling with a girl, he had to be extra careful. As the days went by, the bond between them grew stronger. The old men even started teaching the child how to use a hunting rifle. But the man still felt uneasy. Every time he saw that happening, he would quickly take the child away. And this behavior also made the old men suspicious.
Is that your daughter?
That's my son.
The man denied it immediately, but as the old men kept asking questions, he hesitated. He knew that if they wanted to keep living there, his daughter's identity would eventually be exposed. And after spending so much time together, he had begun to trust the old men. So he finally told them the truth. However, that decision soon put both of them in danger, and the man would use everything he had to light a faint spark of life for his daughter in this dark and broken world.